Forgive me?
Forgive you for what?
For everything. For meeting you in the first place. For taking the piece of grit out of your eye. For loving you. For bringing you so much misery.
I'll forgive you if you forgive me.
Thursday.
Oh, wow. You know, that movie is... wow. I've been watching this movie on cable all week long. And every time she gets to that last scene... oh, boy. Oh, it really breaks me up, guys. Doesn't this movie tear you apart?
Well, Murray, I've seen it before. Frankly, I think it's lost a lot of its impact.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, Murray, it's okay. You know, it's a little melodramatic. It's just a movie.
But, you know, I guess I'm just a marshmallow for that kind of stuff because when she says that she'll never see him again,
Murray, come on.
they'll never hold each other in their arms. Their lips will never meet.
All right,
Oh,
Murray.
come on, Murray. We saw the movie,
saw
all
the
right?
movie, all right?
Hey, Nick. Is there something wrong with your eyes?
No, I'm fine.
Well, they're all red and swollen.
No, I'm...
Cody? Is there something wrong with your eyes? They're red and puffy. Have you guys been rubbing your eyes or something?
We're fine.
Because I could...
Hey, you dummies down there or not?
Hey,
What a
Lieutenant.
surprise, Lieutenant. Come on in.
Oh, what are you guys crying about? Somebody steal your girlfriends?
Hey, you are crying, aren't you? Let me see those eyes.
Murray.
Yeah, it was the scene in Brief Encounter, wasn't it? You see, we were watching Brief Encounter.
Lieutenant, what brings you here so late at night? Just before we're going to turn in? Because we're so tired that our eyes are probably red.
No, they were crying at Brief Encounter.
Yeah? Yeah, well, anyway, I came here to get you. Now, come on, we gotta go.
Well, what's up? What's wrong?
Well, I'll tell you on the way to the station. Now, come on, let's go.
Wait.
Will you wait a minute? What's the deal? Are we being arrested?
No, it's a federal thing. Now, come on, let's get going. I don't have all night. I'll wait in the car for you.
It's a real pleasure to meet you, gentlemen. I've heard a lot about you. My name is Malcolm Sawyer. I'm with the FBI.
I guess that means we're not in trouble with the federal government.
Trouble? No, of course not. Didn't you tell them about their special assignment?
What special assignment?
Well, since it was your idea to bring him in, I thought you should explain it to him.
I'd be happy to brief them. You've been hired, at your option, to work for the U.S. government on a very special case.
Boy, what a beautiful woman.
Mm-hmm. Renee St. Clair, estranged wife of underworld crime figure Sonny St. Clair.
Didn't you nail him? I thought I read something somewhere that he was indicted for embezzlement or something like that.
That's right. His trial is set for Wednesday at 2, and Mrs. St. Clair is chief witness for the prosecution. Having had pillow talk with Sonny for over 10 years, she's probably got enough secrets to put away half the syndicate in the country.
Takes a lot of guts to come forward with information like that. What made her do it?
He killed her brother, Joe Perini, a freelance photographer. Renee split and apparently has been hiding out in a small town in northern Mexico, a place called Santa Carlita.
Okay, so let me guess. What you're asking us to do is basically bop on down to sunny Mexico and pull her out, right?
Something like that. Renee has been very cautious about her whereabouts. Once you get to Santa Carlita, you'll be contacted. St. Clair's men are just waiting for us to stir. Basically, you've got 36 hours to get in there and bring her out for us.
Well, isn't that awful? I mean, to think that your own husband would kill your brother. Now, I don't understand. How do women get involved with men like that?
Well, Murray, according to this article, I know she got married to him when she was about 19, so I guess it's just a case of a young girl, you know, getting swept off her feet by an older guy with a lot of money.
And now she's going to be responsible for getting him behind bars. Huh? What an ironic twist of fate. I wonder how that's going to make her feel.
Frightened, I would think, you know. They'll probably put her in the protected witness program. They give somebody a whole new identity, you know, relocate them, give them a whole new background and everything so they'll be safe.
Well, what about her family and friends? I mean, won't she be able to talk to them?
I doubt it, Murray. It's too risky.
Wow, but it's like dying. It's like being dead.
Yeah, or being reborn, depending on how you look at it. What? So what do we do now, huh?
Well, I don't know. Agent Sawyer said that we're supposed to be met down here. I wonder who's going to do that.
I don't know. We can't stand around here like three idiots. Let's take a look over there. Hey, come here, you!
What's the matter?
She took my wallet. Hey, come here!
I knew we should have got traveler's checks.
Listen, you can keep the money. Just give him my license, all right?
You're Nick Ryder.
Yeah.
I am Carlos Núñez. I will take you to Senora Sinclair.
Okay. All right. Carlos, how long has Mrs. St. Clair been living down here?
About 6 months. She had the body of her brother Joseph moved here. He's buried out of the farmhouse where she stays. Joseph came to Santa Carlita many times to take his pictures. He said the faces of our people told him more about life than living did.
This isn't exactly the most protected traveling route for a hunted witness, is it?
Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing. Carlos, is this the only route from town to the farmhouse?
No. Another one circles the town in the opposite direction.
What are you thinking? Decoy?
Yeah, it might not be a bad idea.
Please, gentlemen, wait here. Señora Sinclair. Ahí están los hombres que han venido a buscarla. Ya tiene que irse.
She doesn't look anything like her pictures.
No, I never recognized her.
Guess we ought to get the show on the road, right?
Yeah. Carlos, do you think we could use that truck that I saw over there?
What do you mean?
Well, coming up here, Nick, and I noticed how open, how vulnerable the route is here. We thought maybe we should split up, take two vehicles, and head to town in two directions.
Yes, but to split our forces would be just as unsafe.
Well, we all have weapons. We could send Renee on a back route.
But that is also dangerous.
The decoy is a good idea. Vamos en los carros.
I will arrange to borrow that truck then.
Say, wait a minute, guys. Yeah, I'm confused about something. How is this decoy going to work if one of the vehicles has to have all men in it? Well, what do you think, guys?
I don't know. What do you think?
I think it'll work. Yeah, I think it'll work fine. I mean, from a distance, you won't be able to tell the difference. Anyway, Carlos and I will be there to stop any attempt to kidnap Señorita Paz.
You and Carlos?
Yeah. Yeah, I figured you could ride with Renee. Is that okay? I could ride
No,
with her.
it's fine. It's no problem. I can do that.
Okay.
I have the keys. We should be on our way now.
Okay, would you like to go?
Sorry the ride's so bumpy. I don't think this thing has any shocks.
It's okay. Compared to my life, it's extremely smooth.
You know, the fabric in this dress is amazingly rich in texture.
All our villagers make their own things from natural fibers. I'm sure that dress is made of all cotton.
Yes, I'm sure it is too. And you know, that's very smart also, because cotton is so very, very cool, especially in this weather. Of course, it does wrinkle easily, but I imagine if you don't mind ironing, then that's really not a problem,
My apologies, gentlemen. The Mexican roads are hard on the old tires.
Oh, thank goodness you have a spare.
Yes, now let's hope it has air in it.
The others haven't shown up yet. But the route we took was a little quicker, huh?
Maybe.
Tell you what, why don't we go on over to the chopper and be ready to take off when they show up, okay? Hey, when I say go, I want you to run to the back of the chopper as fast as you can and jump on the cargo bay, all right?
Hi.
Just do what I tell you, okay?
Did you hear that?
Yeah. Sounds like the Mimi. Maybe Nick and Renee are coming to get us.
We didn't see a thing, Mr. Sawyer. Yeah. Well, the villagers told us that Nick and Renee were assaulted when they went for the chopper. I think Nick got off a few rounds on his own. We got a wounded man in custody here.
Can you get to Nick and Renee from where you are?
Well, we could try, but the best thing is if we had some air support to get us over the mountain range.
I'll see what I can pull together. I'll be in touch.
We may have lost our witness.
Can anybody hear me? Over? Oh, come on already. Mayday, mayday. This is Sikorsky 6908, requesting emergency assistance. Can anybody hear me? Over.
Nobody can hear us. The damn mountains are too high. Old country to land in. I gotta pick a box cannon.
Great.
Come on, you airlifted us out of a war zone and crash landed a sick helicopter. The fact that we don't have room service isn't bothering me.
Thanks for hanging in there, because I think we're in for a real challenge here.
Well, I like challenges. Do you think you can fix a fuel line?
I don't know. I can patch it, but I need a bearing for the drive line. I think we can rule out escaping in the Mimi. With any luck, Murray and Cody made it back to town and contacted Sawyer for a rescue team or something, but I don't think we can really count on that. The only way out of here might be on foot over the mountain range. How do you feel? It ain't gonna be easy.
Well, I'm in pretty good shape. I mean, you won't have to carry me. And I promise not to cry if I break a nail.
Okay, sounds fair to me. Listen, I got some supplies here. Canned goods, matches, blankets, stuff like that. We're gonna need them. It's mountain range like it is being down in it so low, we're gonna lose a light real quick. We don't have a lot of time to work with.
Well, how long do you think it's going to take us to get out of here?
I don't know, but the prosecution's gonna have to wait a little bit. These things in your bag there, okay?
Well, they probably think I'm dead already anyway. Who knows? I mean, maybe Sonny's already had them all killed. Yes, at one time I loved him very much. Well, I just assumed that's what you were wondering.
No, it wasn't.
Well, I did. I did love him.
As you can see, the canyon is very large. The only passage into the valley is over here, which is far from the ridge that we saw Nick's chopper clear.
Yeah, but we don't know how far Nick got before he landed.
That is true, and it's much too big an area for 3 men to cover.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't expect us to do this on our own. I figured we could round up some villagers, get them to help.
I do not believe that could be possible.
Why not?
Because the villagers are not interested in the gringos' problems, Senor Allen.
What difference does it make whose problem it is? Don't they care about Renee? You said they were crazy about her brother.
I think the best way to find them will be just to wait for the rescue team your FBI contact will send.
No, he's got to coordinate it. He's got to get it down here. That's taking too long, you know? The mountains aren't that far away from here. If we can't get any help, the least we can do is go on up there and take a look, you know? Maybe we can see the Mimi.
Senor Allen, that would be a big waste of our time. We will never get there before dark.
What are you talking about? It's got to be at least 3 hours before it gets dark around here. Are you saying we can't make that in 3 hours?
Even when it is light on the ridge, it is black in the canyon. Our nights here are not like yours in California, Senor Allen, where the lights of the city shine for miles all around.
Well, then
when the sun sets in Santa Carlita, it gets so dark you can see nothing but the stars.
Then we'll shine our headlights on them. We'll take lanterns and we'll swing them. Maybe they can see us from down there.
If they're conscious enough.
At this point, Carlos, we're just going to have to assume that they are. Otherwise, there's not much point in making a rescue attempt.
I will check the prisoner. Maybe by now he can tell us if there are more ambushes to be aware of.
You know something? He's right about the sun. I mean, it is getting dark. By the time we got a posse together, the sun would be gone.
Not if we hadn't just spent the last 10 minutes arguing about it.
Look, Cody, I'm worried about Nick, too. But I have this feeling that he's all right, you know? I mean, you know what a good pilot he is. He's been through all sorts of stuff, and he's come out just fine. I can't believe that he crashed. I'm
sure you're right, Marie. I'm sure you're right. I just appreciate a little more help from the locals, is all.
Hey, easy. You all right?
Yeah, okay. I can do it. Let's just keep going. What's wrong?
Look, I was wondering if you wouldn't mind if I rested for a little bit. I'm beat. You don't mind, do you? Want some to drink?
No. Thanks. I only had one left. I hope you don't smoke.
It's bad for your health.
Not nearly as bad as being the wife of Sonny St. Clair.
Renee, you don't have to apologize to me for being married to Sonny.
Yeah, I know. I think I do it for my own sake. I thought the decision to talk was gonna make things better, but I don't know. Isn't gonna bring my brother back. You know, it's very confusing for me because Sonny, the husband, and Sonny, the boss, they're not the same guy. One killed my brother. And the other one made love to me for 12 years. If I think too much about it, I go insane. You ever been married, Nick?
No, never been.
Ever come close?
Not really. I don't suppose. Well, maybe once.
You afraid of getting married?
I don't think so. Just can't seem to fall in love with the right woman.
No one ever falls in love with the right person. They just fall in love. There's usually very little choice. What is it?
Either the canyon just caught on fire, that smoke's coming from the fireplace.
Well, do you think it's a house or something?
I don't know. Gotta find out, though. Look, how do you feel? You feel like walking again?
I feel like running. Okay.
You say we try to get there before dark, okay?
Thank you very much. I'll tell Mr. St. Clair.
What's the word?
The report is there's an air rescue operation being pulled together, and the transmitter on the helicopter should lead us right to them.
And Renee is still alive?
Well, no one really knows for sure.
Handle it. And I want the other two men, Allen and Bozinski, taken care of, too. I don't want any loose ends.
Yes, sir, Mr. St. Clair.
So what do you think? You think it's a friendly place?
Well, I don't think the Auto Club would recommend it based on its cash crop. It's a marijuana farm.
You're kidding.
No. Look. Okay, here. All right, listen to me now. Here's what we're gonna have to do. We're gonna have to case this place real fast, see how many people are inside and whether or not we can handle them, okay? And then pray there's a phone we can get to. You got it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's go.
Ahorita vas a ver, yo voy a agarrar esta que está aquí. freeze! Hey, amigo. ¿Cómo estás?
Por ahí.
Sleep tight, fellas. That's quite a setup they got here, huh?
Yeah, but I can't believe they don't have a phone. I mean, how do they make drug deals without a phone?
They got me. Well, at least we got a place to stay for the night. Tomorrow we can try to find our way out of here.
Well, I'm gonna check out the kitchen to see if they've got any food.
Okay.
Hey, Renee!
What?
Look what I got here. Look at this.
Oh, pretty.
I know, it's gorgeous, isn't it? It's beautiful. It's a bearing from a truck. It's exactly what I need to fix the main driveline on the Mimi.
You're kidding.
No, I'm not. It's
You mean
great.
that crummy, greasy looking thing can actually get the Mimi off the ground again?
You bet.
Oh, God, that's great. Well, why don't you go get cleaned up so we can eat?
When did you do all this?
When you were outside in the shed. It doesn't take much to make a bologna sandwich. Well, go on, go ahead. Soup's almost ready.
I've got 5 Huey helicopters ready and willing, but we're running into problems with the Mexican government. I don't think we can get there until morning.
Morning?
These are U.S. military choppers, Cody. It takes time to clear the mobilization of something like this with the Mexican officials. After all, it's their country.
Yeah, and it's your witness and my best friend. Listen, Sawyer, the longer we wait, the less chance we have of getting either of them.
We're moving as fast as we can, but now we're dealing with a foreign government. There isn't anyone who wants Renee's testimony more than I do.
Great, then get those Hueys down here.
Don't tell me. The rescue team's not gonna be here till tomorrow morning, right?
Looks that way. It's all tied up in red tape. Doesn't anybody understand the importance of finding these people?
Yes, Senor Allen, we all understand how important this is. But the truth is, you're the only one here with an emotional stake.
Only if you don't count the families who've had relatives killed by St. Clair.
I can't believe how helpless I feel.
Well, I'm gonna put a stop to that right now, Murray. What kind of supplies do you have over there?
What are you thinking, Clay?
I think we're going down that canyon ourselves, Murray. Come on, I've waited around here long enough.
Senor Allen, it is much too dark for that. You will get lost, and then we will have to find you as well.
I doubt it, Carlos. I've been in countryside a lot darker than this, with people firing at me. In fact, compared to some of the things I've been through, this looks like a snap to me. Listen, Murray, you don't have to come with me. I don't know what I'm getting into.
Of course I'm coming with you. You're my friend. We're in this together.
Good, buddy. Good. We need a Jeep.
Senor, don't be an idiot.
We need a Jeep. Thank you.
Tried to feed our prisoners, but they were fast asleep, so I just left the sandwiches on the floor. I'm sure they'll be starving to death by the time they wake up. What are you working on?
It's sort of like a diary, I guess. I mean, after I moved down here, I started to jot down my thoughts every day so I could keep a record of my insanity. And since there really wasn't anyone I could talk to, I couldn't vent my frustration, so I just write. It helped.
I know what you mean. I used to do that when I was in Vietnam. By the time I rotated back to the States, I had a whole bunch of stuff.
Well, what was it like to read it over when you were home?
I burned it. I burned it with some other things. You don't need notes to jog your memory. So I bet your wrap-up for the day was pretty fun, too. A helicopter crash, a scenic tour of a box canyon, picnic in the wilderness with the local farmers. Full day.
Actually, I only mentioned those things briefly. Most of what I write about is how I feel, or my impressions of things and people. Like when I met the three of you, I was really impressed with the way Cody immediately came up with a plan.
Well, I wouldn't judge him based on that plan. Seemed like a good idea at the time, though.
And I was amused at Murray's willingness to carry out the plan.
Guy'll do anything to get into a woman's dress.
And I should have written a lot about you since we spent the whole day together, but so far I could only come up with one thing.
It's okay. Don't worry about it. I leave a lot of people speechless.
You speak a lot with your eyes. And it's difficult to write in words what some people can say with a look. Your eyes always tell the truth. That's why I trust you. You know that after I testify, we can never see each other again.
Hey, Cody, what is that?
Hey, Murray, we gotta get out of here.
I can't believe St. Clair's men are all over the place. How the hell did they find out we were here?
Because our local tourist guide's been tipping them off, Murray.
You don't mean Carlos, do you?
It's gotta be. I've been thinking that for a while.
They killed Carlos.
Hello? Hello?
Okay, I just checked with one of St. Clair's men. They have a chopper for me. Hello? Rodriguez, are you there?
Rodriguez can't come to the phone right now.
Well, who was it? What did they want?
It's Malcolm Sawyer. He's in this with St. Clair.
Have you been in the tequila down there, Alan? What do you mean, Malcolm Sawyer is a bad seed?
I'm telling you, Lieutenant, he's on St. Clair's payroll. He set this whole thing up so he could make sure Renee couldn't get back to testify. Where's Sawyer now?
Well, he's gone. He said he was going to go with the rescue team.
He's not coming down here to make a rescue, Lieutenant. He's coming down here to make a hit. Okay, Murray and I are going to go into that canyon and see if we can get Nick out before Sawyer does.
Okay. I'll call the FBI and the prosecutor.
All right. Come on, Murray, we're going into that canyon. Let's go.
Well, what about Sawyer? Where is he?
He's on his way down here. Let's hope he has car trouble.
I'm concerned about the loose ends, Sawyer.
I'll take care of them, Mr. St. Clair. Right now, let's make sure your ex-wife is out of the picture.
My court hearing is set for 2 p.m. I have full intentions of walking out of there.
You will.
Hi.
Hi.
Well, I just thought I'd help out the Drug Enforcement Agency.
Well, what are you pouring on the plants?
Some bleach I found in the shed. I was gonna set them all on fire, but I was afraid I'd burn the canyon down.
I didn't want to burn it. But like you said, there are some things you don't need notes for to jog your memory.
This is the road. According to the map, this road takes you up and meets up with another road that goes down into the canyon.
All right, Murray, hold on.
Okay.
Well, this should work. Guess the only way to find out is to start her up.
What?
Your husband's real good.
What is that?
It's a remote. It's like a tracer you put on something you want to tail. Great.
But no one's shown up yet.
The light's activated. That means we're gonna be getting company real soon. Look, you're getting the Mimi, all right? Come on.
Hey, Nick! Nick, up here! Nick! Whoa! Hey! Hey, guys! Oh, I never thought I'd be so glad to see that stupid pink chopper again.
I love it. Listen, stay right there. Don't move. I'll come and get you. All right, listen, he's coming in at 1 o'clock. See if you can get a clean shot at him.
Anything about the attempt on her life.
No comment.
Rumor has it that you're responsible for the death of Mrs. St. Clair's brother. Would you care to comment?
Please, may we have a moment of privacy?
What are your thoughts at this moment, Mrs. St. Clair?
Come
Did
on,
you feel that
will
you
you
would
give
ever
us a
make
break
it
here,
on
please?
time?
Come on, stop
Do you feel
it
your
already.
husband was responsible for
Sorry,
your
we
near
can't
miss
give
with
you
death?
any information until the
Well, maybe you
prosecutor
two can
gives us
tell me a
permission.
little bit more about what
There's
happened in
nothing we can
Mexico.
tell you. I'm sorry at this
Please,
point.
how do you think she's going to fare in the trial? I mean, do you think that she's up to...
All right, everybody, let's get a roll on. You know, we don't have all day here. It's not every night that the U.S. government, old Uncle Sam himself, throws a party in our honor. So I don't think we should be late at all for this.
Murray, as a guest of honor, it's our privilege to be late.
Yeah, but it's going to be great, isn't it? I mean, everybody's going to be there. Government officials, you know, members of the press, television crews.
Hitmen.
Why would hitmen be invited?
Oh, they wouldn't, Murray. It's just a joke.
Say, listen, guys, you don't really think that there's any, well, you know, danger. You don't think that would actually have they'd set up a head or anything?
No, Murray, I wouldn't worry about it. Okay, it's gonna be okay.
Yeah, because, I mean, if there was a danger, they would make us part of that government protection witness program. You know, the thing that Renee was. Gee, I wonder where she is. That's funny, isn't it? It's weird to think that you could know somebody that well, and then all of a sudden, it's like they're a completely different person, and you're never going to see them again. You know, that must be really strange for you, Nick, considering that you spent so much.
Murray. Listen, why don't you guys go on ahead, okay? I'll catch up with you in a little while.
It's okay. Take your time.
Okay, I just don't like what I'm wearing. I'm gonna change, all right? I hate it. Go on, will you? You're gonna make us all late. Go on.
Okay, we'll see you there.
All right, come on, buddy.
Listen, can't start the party without you.
Right.
Could you really say goodbye? Never see me again?
Yes, if you love me.
I love you, Laura. I shall love you always until the end of my life. I can't look at you now because I know something. I know that this is the beginning of the end. Not the end of my loving you, but the end of our being together. But not quite yet, darling. Please, not quite yet.
Very well, not quite yet.